This is the last thing I have to film before I start filming my WrestleMania. This is the main event of NXT Stand and Deliver. It is a triple threat match for the NXT Championship between Tony D'Angelo, Shawn Spears, and Ricky Saints. Let's get into it. Tony D'Angelo is making his way out first for this matchup for the NXT Championship. There is currently no champion, but by the end of this match, there will be a first ever NXT champion. Tony D'Angelo looks ready for an all-out war. But he is awaiting his opponents to come out. Shawn Spears is making his way out to the ring for this matchup now. Shawn Spears is here, and he is ready to destroy Tony D'Angelo and Ricky Saints.
This is the revolution.
Ricky Saints coming to this matchup fully prepared. This is his first ever matchup on NXT Stand and Deliver and on NXT for a championship. And he may become the big dog of NXT with the NXT Championship if he wins this matchup. Him and Shawn Spears know each other very well from their time in AEW. Ricky Saints is out here, and we can begin this NXT Championship matchup. Here we go. Din, din, din. Tony D'Angelo, Shawn Spears, and Ricky Saints all walking up to the middle of the ring to face off with each other. They are all staring off with each other in the middle of the ring. And Ricky Saints, to start off this matchup, cutting Shawn Spears in half with a spear. Shawn Spears is down after that huge spear from Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is a lumberjack, and Shawn Spears is the tree, and Shawn Spears got cut in half. And now Ricky Saints and Tony D'Angelo are staring at each other in the middle of the ring. Tony's grabbing Ricky like he's gonna lift him up. Has Ricky up. And slamming him down to the mat. That had to feel like falling from the sky. Ricky Stark's back must be hurt. If you want, after this match, Ricky Saints, I can crack your back. And by the way, I keep accidentally calling him Ricky Starks because I was used to him being called that in AEW, but he's Ricky Saints, so don't mind that. Tony D'Angelo standing in the middle of the ring, awaiting for one of these two to get up. And Shawn Spears is stirring to his feet. Shawn Spears is up. Shawn Spears is up. And he is staring right at Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo is gonna get stuck in a sec because it looks as if Ricky Saints is trying to get up. Ricky Saints is up and he is leaning against the ropes. Tony D'Angelo decided to turn around because he sees Ricky Saints as more of a threat than Shawn Spears, because Ricky Saints has been talked about all around the world since he debuted in NXT. Ricky Saints now regaining his composure and grabbing onto Tony D'Angelo. I can't get Tony up on Ricky Saints' shoulders, so just pretend as if Tony D'Angelo is up on Ricky Saints' shoulder, okay? Ricky Saints has Tony up and prepared for the Rochambeau by Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints and Shawn Spears are now face to face, and it looks like Shawn Spears is trying to throw Ricky Saints out of the ring. Shawn Spears has Ricky Saints dangling on the ropes. Shawn Spears now looking at Tony D'Angelo. Shawn Spears is pinning Tony, and Ricky Saints is tied up in the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Din din din. Here's your winner and the new NXT champion, Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears has done it. He is the new WWE NXT champion, and the first ever one at that. And loud Tony fumbled chants to close out NXT Stand and Deliver. That is it for NXT Stand and Deliver for Brody's Figure Wrestling. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video to people who aren't subscribed to Brody's Figure Wrestling, and tell them to watch and subscribe to Brody's Figure Wrestling. And if you haven't watched the first part of NXT Stand and Deliver for Brody's Figure Wrestling with Shotzi versus Cora Jade, go ahead and watch that. But for now, Brody out.